Obviously, this will attract more and more people who will want to live in these new areas. For example, I'm thinking of Tel Aviv. If you know the neighborhoods, you know what I'm talking about. Another extremely important and interesting point is the demographics in Israel. If we look at this nice graph that we'll have right here, we can see the world population. And if we look at this graph here, we'll see the population in France. So here you can see the beautiful orangina bottle shape that appears on this chart, where we can see that the French population isn't really growing from the bottom. And by the way, on this graph, we can see life expectancy over the coming years. And now let's look at this graph, which shows the population in Israel. Look, it's almost like a skyscraper. The population is driven from the bottom, and there is a large young population who will have children, which, according to the studies shown in this graph, the site is called Population Pyramid, will lead to an increase of 5 million people in Israel by 2050. That means a 50% increase in Israel's population. If the population increases in this way, obviously, as you understand, we can't build in certain areas. As the population grows, inevitably, prices in certain areas are going to skyrocket. And finally, and this is my personal opinion, just look at the euro-dollar compared to the shekel. The Bank of Israel cannot just stand by and do nothing. Obviously, they will move to lower the Bank of Israel's interest rates to make the shekel a bit less attractive. When interest rates are lowered, that means the euro will rise against the shekel, or the dollar will rise against the shekel, but it also means a decrease in borrowing costs. Your monthly payments on your mortgage could decrease if the Israeli government decides to use this lever. That was a